So Roundhill versus Yomax's STDs and gonorrhea. All joking aside, because it does look like STD. Like, why do they have a name of that? With SDTY STD, and the other one looks like gonorrhea STD. But besides the joking, so this is the closing prices for Roundhill and Yieldmax. So I wanted to utilize Roundhill's new payment that's going to be on Tuesday. If you guys don't know, the single stock ETFs are going to be paying on Tuesday, and then the index ones are paying on Friday. I thought that would be useful. So what I did, because Curve pays Thursday, I replaced Curve's Apple with Roundhill's Apple. Now I do have very little Roundhill Apple because I want to see how it operates. And it pretty much went exactly how I thought it would. So for Curve, I have Tesla, Amazon, Netflix, and now Goop, which is Google. So I replaced Apple with Google for Curve. So now I get paid every Thursday. And then, of course, I get paid every Friday from XDTE. So my RDTE, I think I want to take a step back on that because there's no point when XDTE is paying on, what is it called, Friday. So you kind of want to spread these out. And I think that's the best idea overall. So the point I want to make with these new Roundhill ones, if you're on margin, you don't want to see your account move like this. This is really, really bad, and that's how you get a margin call. Now, I know if you do your maintenance and stuff like that right, it's very impossible to get a margin call. My portfolio needs to drop 50% to get a margin call, so I'm not worried about a margin call at all. But I still don't want to see my stuff move up and down. So this is the reason why I traded Curve's Apple for Roundhill's Apple if it continues to go this way. If you look at the chart, like I said, this is just a comparison with Yomax. I don't mind Yomax. We're done with Yomax. Yomax sucks. But if you look at the chart, coin fell 2.88% in a day. That's more than the SPY. You don't want that in your portfolio. Or you want maybe 5%, something like that. And then Palantir did exactly what I thought it would. 21%. Can you imagine if you just loaded up on Palantir and it fell 21%? Even if you have an allocation of 10%, that's still a lot falling down. That's like 10 bands or 20 bands, whatever 10% of your account is, and bands is 1,000, by the way. That's a huge fall. So I don't want Palantir in my portfolio at all. 21% in a day is absurd, and I can do that all by myself with some crypto crap. So I would never invest in Palantir. That is awful. And I know you can get the jumps up and stuff like that, and you can DCA while it's down. I don't play by those rules. I like it to play it very safe with the highest profit possible. I'm not investing in that. So the next one is NVIDIA. I know some people like that as well, but it's a little bit more stable. I wouldn't really trust NVIDIA either because it jumps up and down too much. And then I trust Curve's Tesla will go up over the course of time way more than Roundhill ever would. I trust Curve's ability to trade more than anyone else. And they don't give the biggest dividend yield, but I have them for share price appreciation. I want my portfolio to go up over the course of time, hence why I have Curve. Apple is the most stable out of the Magnificent Seven. It doesn't move up and down that often. Sure, it may drop, but it's one of the safest investments you can have. And if Roundhill does at least a decent job, it should reflect that in their ETF. And it did exactly what I thought it did. What is down and what is up? As you guys can see, Apple is the most stable. If you look at the actual little line, the chart there, Apple is the most stable. It dipped down, it went up, it went sideways, right? If you look at NVIDIA, it shot way up and then it shot way down, and it's trying to go back up again. It like goes up and down, up and down. And Apple goes down a little bit, it goes up, it goes sideways. Sideways is good. Up sideways is how you don't get a margin call. The rest of these, you look at the little chart line, you see squiggly lines for SDTY, GPTY, just went down at a corner. Leggy just shot up for whatever crypto reason, is blasted down. Palantir is literally off the line. It fell down so hard. And then, of course, Tesla is doing what Tesla does. Everybody knows Tesla's crazy. And then if you look at NVIDIA, it shot up and it shot down and then it went down straight. Now, NVIDIA is a great company, so if you want to invest in NVIDIA, that makes sense. But the rest of these, I don't like that for a margin account. I don't like it. It's not a good idea. And like I said, I can withstand a 50% correction. I'm not worried. I can stand a correction that has never happened in the stock market, okay? I think a 48% correction happened before, but not a 50% correction has happened. Correct me if I'm wrong. But overall, if you're going to invest in one of these, I think Apple is the best one. We're getting paid on Tuesdays with a stable single stock fund like Apple is the best ideal if you're trying to go for safety, also with the highest yield. So that's just my opinion, guys. I want to know what you guys think. I know a lot of people are investing in Palantir because it's high dividend, but do YBTC. In fact, Bitcoin is more stable than Palantir and NVIDIA, actually, because Bitcoin only really moves up probably about 2% or down 2% a day ever since the big boys like BlackRock and Vanguard started investing to them. If you look historically from last year when it first started up to date, Bitcoin doesn't really fluctuate that hard anymore. It moves about 2% a day. That is fine for crypto. But dropping or moving up 20% in a day, that's how you get a margin call. And I know you can, if you look at Oracle stuff, you can do the margin stacking and stuff like that, or you can do kind of what I'm doing. Great, but still, I don't want to lose 20% of my portfolio or a percentage of 20%. I'm not down with that. I don't like it. It don't make me feel good. I want to sleep at night and say, oh, my whole entire portfolio moved up 2% today. Moved down 1% today. I like that. If you like investing like that, that's how these videos are going to be. So let me know what you guys think. That's pretty much it for the video. Like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.